Hi guys, Audio Reviews Down Under, back for a review. This is my very first review for HifiGo, who sent me the AFUL Performer 5 for review. Thanks HifiGo, really appreciate the opportunity. Anyway, let's get started with some technical aspects of the Performer 5. It's a 1DD and 4BA hybrid. I believe it's a 10mm driver. It has an impedance of 35 ohms, 110 decibels sensitivity, frequency response from 5 kilohertz to 35,000. 5 hertz, sorry, to 35,000 kilohertz. Passive noise reduction of around 26 dB. It has a 0.78mm 2-pin connector with available in 3.5 and 4.4 terminations. It's now available on AliExpress for retail of $220 US. So let's talk about what I've discovered about how the Performer 5 works. Well, there's a very wide soundstage, very open, spacious, deep, excellent detail retrieval. It has very good separation. I can hear a really well defined stereo image. Panning left and right is really good. Instrument separation is really good. I can hear different instruments coming from different areas of the soundstage. Really good stereo imaging, I think, from this particular unit. I can almost pinpoint where instruments are coming from in certain tracks. At times they sound higher or lower in the soundstage. Image even sometimes sounds like you're right beside my head. So it's got a pretty good separation, and pinpoint accuracy is fairly good. I can tell that something is higher or lower in the image. If there's a flute or something, it presents it very well, airy, and tone sounds very nice and wide. Or if there's violinist in a certain is center stage or off to the right or left, you can really hear where these particular sounds are coming from in the image of the soundstage. Vocalists sound very clear, very natural, good tone and authority when needed. Very wide if there's multiple vocals, like for instance with backing vocals, you can really hear like the width of the soundstage in all these vocals. It doesn't sound closed in at all. It's very clean and clear, very well defined image. I'd expect to hear this kind of stereo image from like a full headphone or pair of bookshelf speakers that image very well. Drums sound good. Kick drums and mid bass in general sounds very good. Punchy, tight, well defined in the mix. Snares are good, have a good snap, they are well presented. Sub bass can go deep. Bass drops in, say, like trap, hip hop, drum and bass have a lot of authority and great punch. Sound deep, full bodied, has some nice rumble and good texture, very organic. Guitars are pretty good. They have a good presence, not too forward, very clear, and I can hear where they are in the stereo image. The overall sound has a great feel to it. Wide, deep, engaging, plenty of height and depth in the soundstage. Not fatiguing at all. Like I could literally listen to these for hours, and it's like I just get addicted to them. Like I enjoy them so much. No harshness at all. Very full and rich and spacious. If I close my eyes, I can imagine I'm in front of a big stage, or like sitting in front of my full home stereo system. That's, you know, it's quite engaging, and you just get sucked into the ambience of the sound. Overall sound is great, feel to it, very wide, deep and engaging, plenty of height and depth in the soundstage. So yeah, it's quite an astonishing IM for around $220. I would like to compare it to something else in the price range, but I don't currently have anything that matches the price range at the moment. But yeah, for the price, I absolutely think they're worth it. And let me know if you guys decide to buy it. I'll be keeping an eye on other reviews and other purchases that people have made, and yeah, I'm quite keen to see what other people think of it. Anyway, that's me for today. Thanks again, HifiGo, for sending these out to me. I hope they like the video, and yeah, I hope I come back with some more reviews for HifiGo in future. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Audio Reviews Down Under.